What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at a title that I had never actually heard about before. I got an email from the developer who's working on this solo, and he sent over an executable, which normally I'm like, maybe I won't click executables, but he used the perfect combination of words to make me click that executable. This is Zero Sievert. This game is currently on Kickstarter, and this demo right here was sent on over to me. And I've had a couple of hours to play around with it, and effectively the game is a top-down version of Escape from Tarkov meets Stalker. And actually it works pretty well. The whole thing is procedurally generated, so like there's a number of different maps, and every single time you play them, they will be different. But the looting system, the progression, the leveling up system is all very, very similar to Escape from Tarkov, but presented in a top-down, enter-the-gungeon-style open-world format, which, honestly, I did not expect to like, but I ended up enjoying it after I played it for an hour or two. Obviously, this earliest alpha right here is available if you kickstart back the game, and also if you join the developer's Discord. It's got some bugs. It's got some rough edges, you know, like as of right now, whenever I extract, it seems like the game crashes on me. But I do get to keep my stuff that I've looted and everything when it crashes, so like it's not that big of an inconvenience. The game basically starts up instantly and it takes no time just to reload back in, so I've been able to ignore it, but I think it shows promise. So we're going to start a new game here, and we'll go ahead and jump on into slot 2. We get to choose our starting equipment. Our first equipment right here is we can start out with an AK-74U, 180 rounds, a bullet vest, and some various foods and waters and things like that to help us survive in the Russian post-apocalypse. We've got this guy over here where we start out with a Scorpion and a shotgun and 200 rounds and a slightly better armor. We've got a Mosin Nagant starting with a PSO scope, actually that's not a PSO. Mosin Nagant won't mount a PSO. It's an old World War II scope. I forget the name of it. You got to have like a very, very specific fastener and bolt in order to get that thing on there. You start out with a Makarov. You start out with a long-range rifle, which actually in the context of the game is kind of like a big advantage. We can go with a SKS over here and some armor. I am a big fan of the SKS. I think it's a fantastic firearm. And then our fifth option right here, we get a really, really good armor, but we get a PPSH, which is basically a bullet hose that has no accuracy whatsoever. And so it really kind of depends what you want to run here. I'm more or less a fan of the SKS and the 74U, so I'll probably go with the 74U. That sounds like the plan to me. And then we'll load on into the game, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. So we are this little guy right here. This is basically a Stalker Base. This is where you start out in the game, and a big chunk of the game is you've got a customized building area over here where you can build your own stuff, basically like the base from Tarkov. You can build like a workbench, storage areas, beds. You can build areas to cook food, stuff like that. We've got various vendors that are scattered around that have guns, they have meds, they have everything that you could ever desire and or want. You can sleep over here if you wanted to pass the time. There's a little lounge area. There's some gun vendors and stuff up to the top left. We'll take a look at that a little bit later if we can survive for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and throw on my gun real fast. I'm going to throw on my backpack because we have no storage space. Throw on my armor, and how much do our bullets weigh? They're taking up a little bit of our space. I don't know if we'll need that much, but anyways, we don't really, as far as I can tell, I don't think we start out with like any real storage or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and put a med kit on my 3 key. I'm going to put a bandage on my 4 key for getting rid of bleeds. We have this T right here, which is for radiation and fatigue. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on my 5 key. Can I not throw that on my 5 key? Is that not an option? I have to use that from the inventory. Okay. And then we've got a pot of meat right there. We've got a couple of loaves of bread to keep ourselves fed while we're out in the hinterland. But for right now, that's what we got. There are missions and things around that you can take a look at. I think this guy has missions right here. He has tasks. So we have Assassinate a Target. We have Boar Hunter. We have Scrap Collector. So if I can get... Oh, we can get gun parts. That's pretty cool. That looks like it's maybe for like a... Oh, it's an AK handguard. Gotcha. We've got ourselves a foregrip right there. I'm most interested in the PSO, though. Although I don't know if our current gun actually has the dovetail mount for a PSO. The PSO uses a side-mounting dovetail. And so if your AK or your firearm is not an N variant, I don't know if we can actually mount it. I think we've just got the default U. But it looks like they want me to bring in scrap materials. It doesn't say how much. I'll go ahead and take it, though. And then we've also got the Boar Hunter. He'll give me some ammo if I go kill boars, and that'll give me reputation. Your reputation levels up and gives you access to new items on vendors, just like it does in Tarkov. So, like, a lot of the things in this game are going to... Refugee stole supplies and ran off to some bandits. I think he was headed into the forest. You know the price of stealing. Do a clean job. Okay, I'll take that one, too. And then we also have water collection over here. Maybe we can get more specificity if we go into our PDA. Maybe that'll do it. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we have this little PDA right here, and we can take a look. So we've got to kill a guy. Okay, as far as water goes, we need 6 water bottles. We kill 5 boars or get 40 scrap metal, although that might be a display bug right there because it says 0 out of 20. Okay, that's doable. Let's go hop on in the train out into the zone and see how we can get this rocking. We hop onto this train with the train man over here. Various NPCs throughout this camp will have tasks for you. I assume that those are going to progress you in various ways as well. I would like to leave, and we will go ahead and go to the forest first, because that's the zone that I'm familiar with. But it's important to know this is procedurally generated, which I think actually gives it a really, really nice hook when compared to Tarkov. That, and of course, Tarkov, the developers like Nikita and all them have said they have no interest in kind of developing the single player. And so it's a wide open field. You know, normally I think people would give a little bit of guff for kind of copying a game closely, but the Tarkov devs have said they have no interest in doing much with the single player in it other than using it as like a practice mode. And frankly, I see it as kind of like an open field then. If somebody else wants to do something with the core gameplay loop and move away from PvP and turn it into a procedurally generated PvE game, I'm totally down with that. We're not reloaded right now, so let me go ahead and rap-tap-bang some rounds on into the gun. There we go. And so you can see our bullets down here in the bottom left. At the top, you've got our HUD. We've got our total HP. We've got our stamina. We've got our energy, how rested we are. We have how hungry we are. We have how thirsty we are. And we have how irradiated we are. Let's take a look at the map real fast and see what the layout looks like. These little green circles right here are where you extract from the map when you're done looting. Looks like we have a village or like a city up here. Our assassination target is inside this circle right here. So I think we can give that a go. Let's go see if we can find this guy. Unfortunately, we're kind of limited on our range with this rifle. If we right-click, we can kind of like move our vision out a little bit further along the edges and the borders and the peripheries of the map. And so he's just like right up here. We can hunt animals and things and get their hides and get their meats and cook them up and eat them for dinner and like sell the hides for a profit if that's something that you want to do. So you can actually sort of subsist in this game as just like a hunter. I'm thinking this is where we're going to find our guy. There he is right there with a Mosin. I don't know if they've seen me yet. If they wander off to the edges right here, I actually feel like that would work out the best. Gotta be careful about getting... There we go. We got one of them. I'm going to fall back and reload. Get behind some cover. They will chase me. The AI in this game is actually fairly smart. They take cover. If they know they have a numerical advantage, they'll push you. Okay, he's down. I've got to bleed, though, so I got to take care of that. All right, my bleed's taken care of. I'm going to med kit real fast to get my HP back. Combat in this game is pretty deadly. I hear him walking. I don't know exactly where he's at, though. Okay, let's loot this dead guy real quick. The looting system is fairly similar to what you would see from Tarkov. It looks like he also had an AK. I'll take that, and his ammo, and his chocolate, and his light bulb, and what is that? Chips. Potato chips. Okay. Let's be careful. We still haven't seen the Mosin guy, and I've got a feeling he's going to be able to, like, one-tap me if he gets a shot off. The Mosin's a pretty heavy-duty gun, so I'm going to get in behind here. We're going to move into cover back. Oh, he can fire through the car. That's not good. Okay. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to hurt, but we still got tagged pretty good. Where's he at? I do like the way that line of sight is blocked, too. That's a really, really nice feature. So that, like, I have no idea where this guy... Oh, there he is right there, dude. He's going to run to cover. I got a bandage again. I think I'm going to fall back and heal. Just in case he decides to push me, we'll make sure that we stay behind cover, and we'll run back over to here. Watch out, though. There is wildlife around that will try to get you. Okay, let's bandage up. And actually, given the fact that he's got a bolty, I feel like our best option may be just to run up on him and spray him down. Okay, I got my reload rocking. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try to hit him from maybe a different angle. and, like, hope that he whiffs his shot. There he is right there. Oh, he's not running for cover. Did I get him? Is he down? Yeah, he's down. Okay. We got radiation over here, though, so while we loot him, we're going to be getting irradiated a little bit. I don't know where the other bodies ended up, but we're pretty much almost maxed out on space anyways. We are thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and drink some water real fast. I do love that there's personalized animations for all the different drinks and stuff. Our water's good. I'm going to eat a chocolate real fast just to get my HP, or to get my food back up. Oh, that didn't get me up all the way. Okay. Let's eat a bread then. Okay, so now we're good. We'll move up here and we'll just loot them a little bit. We've got hydrogen peroxide right there. We've got some bullets. I don't know how heavy the Mosin's going to be. Mosins are a pretty heavy gun with all that walnut furniture or whatever it is. And we got two guys back here, didn't we? Ooh, there's a stash right here, too. Hold up. What's in the stash? 36762. Okay, so those are Tokarev bullets. Got scrap food. What is that right there? A can of beans? I'll take that. We're almost at maximum weight, though. It doesn't really help to put stuff on your back. We can rotate things, which is really, really nice. And in fact, the UI in this game behaves the exact same way that Tarkov's UI behaves. So if you know the keybinds for Tarkov, you know the keybinds for this game. Where was the other one at? Where's the guy that I killed? Maybe he was over here? One guy chased me, and I think I wasted one guy right at the outset. Yeah, there he is right there. A novice bandit. Okay, I'll get that orange juice right there. We've got a wrench. We've got a power bank. Okay. Little Makarov. Some bullets. Did we get our guy? That's my question. Okay, we got our guy. So let's go back to base and let's bank all this stuff. Like, I'm going to sell all this stuff and just convert it into cold hard cash. We're not out of the woods yet, literally. We could run into other problems around here. You can be hunted by boars. You can be hunted by wolves. There are other scavengers around and other stalkers around, so we'll want to be really, really careful about the way that we move through the map. I think these buildings right here might be able to be looted. Unfortunately, there's so much radiation that we're going to need to get like a hazmat suit before we do much else. Like, this guy right here gives you bullet and pierce, but there are hazmat suits that'll... Oh, that sounds close. Okay, so somebody's beefing with a wolf over there. Let's go down and around to the left, and we'll follow the edge of the map. I don't want to get involved in any more fights, because getting shot usually is pretty swiftly fatal in this game. There is a boar right there. I'd rather not deal with him. Scavenger right there. Let's just see if we can move past him. We got a pack of wolves over here. Get the wolves. We've slowed down, so my weight is being drained by something. Oh, I don't have bonus carrying weight because I'm not fully filled on food and water. Hopefully that scavenger over there doesn't investigate the sound of somebody discharging a firearm like 5 feet next to him. What are these right here? Those are hydrogen peroxide. I assume that's just like a supplementary item. I'm going to go ahead and eat the chips real fast. I'm also going to... Actually, our weight got down from that. Let's just keep cutting left, and we'll see if we can get to extraction. We got another wolf right there. We got him, we got him, we got him. We're okay. Oh, I'm being shot at. He's got a large firearm. It hurts so much. Run, 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 run. Get out of there, bro. We are outgunned. That guy has like an LMG of some kind. I don't know if it's like an RPK or, you know, if he's got like... Oh my god, is that still at me too? Sounds like somebody else is fighting. The map is organic, so groups of scavengers and whatnot will fight with each other. That looks like rubber, maybe? Standard med kit, I'll definitely take that. And I need that scrap metal for our quest. And if we follow this wall right here, I think it should take us out of the zone. Oh, more scavengers, dude. Not great. Let's keep it low and quiet. How close are we right here? There it is. We got it. Okay, it was right on the other side of the river, but we're good. We're good. We're good. We're out of here. Okay, so we survived. We've leveled up our reputation a little bit. That's looking pretty good. And then we can just jump in. It didn't crash on me. That's really, really nice. It crashes on me a lot of the time when I come out of zones, and so I'm actually fairly surprised whenever it doesn't. But it's like an alpha tech demo, you know what I mean? Just a proof of concept for, like, their Kickstarter. And honestly, their proof of concept is pretty good. It's not bad. Like, scopes allow you to look further out into the distance, and they make your reticle tighten way, way faster. Like, things work in this game. Like, I know I just talked about crashing, so that would lead you to the opposite idea. But, like, from what I've played so far, like, the stuff that they've got going on is pretty cool. So we've got that gun right there. We can do a deal. That's 5,000 rubles. That's taking us up to Charisma level 3. There is an RPG mechanic in this game, just like Tarkov. If you come on into here, you can see it. So, for example, as we level up our Charisma, we get better selling prices, and the traders will stock more money because they know that we're coming. All of these do various things, so like your medicine level allows you to craft better medicines. Gunsmithing allows you to craft ammunition at tier 1, and then from there you can make repair kits, cooking, you know, all that kind of stuff. Our shooting abilities haven't gotten that much better, but hey, a style apparently allows us to loot faster as well. There are books and things that you can find that'll increase your skill levels too. I don't know if there's varying colors, so like white dots, then green dots, then blue dots or whatever. I have a task done. Yeah, I assassinated your target. I'll take my reward. I will take... Yeah, I'll take the 545 since that's the gun we're running. So there you go. We got 50 rubles, 1,000 reputation, which is actually fairly major. Wonder if it gets added later. I don't know. Maybe it gets added like the next time we zone out or something. It doesn't look like we got our reputation. We do have storage chests over here, so let's stash it up real quick. They give you a nice little stack of stash over here, so like if you control click, it'll just put things in, but you kind of want to hold on to stuff. And just because it's useful for building things, and by building things, what I mean is if you go to the crafting bench over here, you can make modules, so we can add like a sleeping area, we can add a cooking area, we can get a radio station, we can get an infirmary, we can get a garden for growing crops. Like, we can get a workout area so that we can get stronger. We can get a shooting range for testing out guns. We can recycle stuff. We can get a scavenger. Like, you can build stuff inside this little area over here to, like, supplement and help you out in between runs. How many rounds do I have left out of curiosity? I've got not a lot. I've got some, 120. We've got ourselves, like, 4 reloads, so I think that's okay for another run. We need to sell this AK over here, and then once we've sold that AK... I'll probably throw the rubber up in here. We'll use stash 1 for, like, crafting stuff. So light bulbs, scrap, things of that nature. Hydrogen peroxide. I'm going to keep the med kit on me. Is that a really good med kit? Oh, it gives us 80 health. Yeah, that is a really good med kit. Okay, we've got a couple of beverages and drinks around here. We could probably do with stocking up a little bit, though. Let's go sell our gun real fast to the barman. And we'll see what kind of cash we're sitting on after we get done over here. So I want to trade with you. And I'm going to give you that AK right there for 4,000 rubles. He does not have enough money. We're going to take it to the gun vendor then. We can get a new backpack that'll give us more storage space. I think that that's a really good idea. We have 16,000 right now, which means that we can afford this backpack, which means I can put that in right there. I'm going to call that a deal because the more gear we can bring out with us, the more money we'll make. So there we go. 22. 22. Oh, both these are 13. Oh, but that gives me better movement speed and ergonomics. If ergonomics does the same thing in this game as it does in Tarkov, basically it's going to allow you to ADS a little bit faster, which I think in the context of this game will more than likely allow you to aim faster, basically tighten your reticle quicker. You can have them bullets. I don't even want them bullets. You can take them. I don't need much more rounds. I've got food. I've got 2 drinks. I don't have a lot of energy. What time is it right now? It's 2 o'clock. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get like 2 hours of sleep in. And we can go back out at like 4 o'clock. That didn't get my energy filled up all the way, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll sleep till morning. Yeah, we'll call it like a 12-hour sleep. There we go. Now we're fully rested. It looks like our other meters don't go down while we're sleeping, so that's good. What time is it right now? 5 a.m.? Okay, well, let's get back out here. We got jobs to get done. We got to hunt some boars. We got to find some scrap. We got to do what it does. I would like to leave, and let's go to the makeshift camp. Let's try a different map this time around. I really like the idea that it's procedurally generated because that means the maps can never get stale. Like, if you come up with, like, 10, 20, 30 different set pieces for each map, basically, and they are arranged randomly, like, that means that effectively there's kind of, like, no end to the amount of cool stuff you can see. It's a little bit dark. That's unfortunate. We do have a flashlight, though, so we should be able to use that. I think it's on our L key. The downside to that is that there's a pretty good chance that people will see us. There we go. That's a pretty good flashlight, actually. It's not a bad flashlight. We'll keep a weather eye out. Let's take a look at the map real fast and see what we got going on. So it looks like we have our extraction is just off to the left. Looks like there's a big building here, and there's some kind of paddock over there. How long do we have till, like, the sun comes up? I question. I went ahead and patched up with our med kit. Let's go ahead and kill the torch real fast. I don't want to give myself away if I can help it. Looks like we do have some light going. Oh, there's anomalies. Okay. So we're going to need to be careful if we go in there. There's a good possibility those anomalies will be a big problem. How's the radiation over here? Is it bad? Doesn't look too terrible. I don't know if that thing's going to come after me. Oh, we can actually enter the buildings. Oh, and if you have a key, you can get in. I didn't know the buildings were enterable. Oh, that's sick, dude. I like that a lot then. So, like, there's multiple layers, effectively, to how the game functions. It looks like we're catching a little bit of ambient light right now. So I think the sun is coming up. We've got a couple of lakes over here. Let's go look up to the north and kind of see if there's anything that we can squirrel away. Oh, we got gunshots. Oh, he's got a flashlight. Okay. Got some taps on him. I got some taps on him. I don't know if I got him right there. Maybe. His flashlight stopped moving, so I think maybe we got him. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I think I got him, but we're pretty messed up. I gotta use a med kit. Luckily, we got that really, really good med kit, so that's that good stuff right there. Unfortunately, I think that was my last medical supply. That thing worked quick, too. First aid med kit, that gives no health, but it gets rid of wounds. Okay. Okay, alright. You're the big man. I don't know where he's at. I'm gonna loot his buddy, though. Never mind, I take it back. He flanked around on me. Well, I hit him. He's not dead, though. If he's gonna reload, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna pull back to a different position so that he comes to look for me in a spot where I actively wasn't. Oh, he actually, like, knew where I was. Okay. Well, there's another one down. We got some chips, we got a light bulb, we got a Makarov, and we got a ton of Makarov ammo. This guy over here. We got a PPSH. I'll take it. We've got a cheese, we got some bolts, and we've got some rubber. Trying to loot this box, but there's a handguard. Handguard. We're getting irradiated pretty good right now, though. All right, I'm gonna fall back. Our HP is gonna start to fall off because of the radiation, and so we don't want to get much more irradiated if we can help it. There is a stash over here. I'm gonna grab that. Okay, so we got a spark plug. We got some AK standard stocks. That's an MP5 stock. What do we have there? A Tapco SKS handguard. Oh, nice. We've also got a SCAR stock. We've got a M1A standardized stock, so that's pretty cool. It looks like the polymer stock. Okay. Let me get some water in me real fast because we're thirsty. And then I think I'll get some food in me real quick, too. And I think it's time for us to jam on out. I'm just going to head on back down the road because we verified that that's safe. And then we'll head to extract and we'll just kind of see how this all comes together. Ah, we're coming up on extract here. I would like it if the extract was marked with like a little green flare, like a red flare or something, just to make it a little bit more apparent. But 2 successful runs. I mean, we almost got a couple times, but, you know, that's the way it goes out in the zone. Sometimes you almost get got. We are going to need some more carrying capacity. My fitness leveled up while we were on our way back to extract, and so that's a good thing. But let's get back inside and we'll kind of like see what we can do with the stuff that we picked up. Most of it I think is not going to be that useful to us, but we did pick up some crafting parts, which I think is really, really good. I don't know if there's a way for me to cook the food without the cooking bench, and so I think that's going to be kind of a bit and piece of what we want to accomplish here. Let me go see how expensive it's going to be for me to get my health back up at the medical clinic. So inside the medical clinic, can you heal me? Yeah, heal my health. There we go. 700 rubles shouldn't be bad. We picked up a couple of guns, and so we should be able to sell those for a decent amount. I don't know if he's going to have his cash stash back. He's got 10,000 rubles, so that's good. I didn't get to loot. Did I not loot everybody? I feel like there should be 2 guns here. Okay, those weren't like crazy valuable, but I mean, we made money on that run, which I think is all that you can really ask for a lot of the time. Our reputation hasn't gone up fast enough for us to be able to access new backpacks or anything else like that. Maybe the reputation I got was with this guy over here. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the vendors level up. Let's see here. I'm Dimitri. I'm looking for tasks if you're in the right place. Well, maybe not. I don't actually see any tasks on him. So yeah, it looks like we didn't get our 1,000 reputation for doing the quest. I don't really care altogether that much. Doesn't really bother me that that's not like implemented yet. Like, I'm fine with it. Just because like I want to get my reputation from being out in the zone anyways. And so like I like the idea that we're putzing around with here. Let's go ahead and store up all of our stuff in our stash. We got a lot of rubber ready to rock, which is great. It looks like the stacks don't automatically combine. That'll definitely be something they want to add in future iterations. So the spark plugs, we've got, what is that, scrap medicine? Okay, scrap food, scrap medicine. I'm guessing that that's probably like a generic... I got a wolf hide. But anyways, I'm guessing that's probably like a generic item that you need in order to craft like refined stuff. Let's go see what guns and stuff they have available. Maybe we can upgrade from the 74U to something that's got a little bit more... Maybe we can get something that's got a little bit more range and a little bit more accuracy to it. You guys don't have any tasks? Okay, what have you got for me? So we can't go up to the AKM just yet. However, they do have an AK-74. It's 19,000 rubles, though, to get our sweaty mitts on that. Since I can't prep the food yet, I'm just going to sell it. We'll sell off the extra ammo that we've got laying around. We can get a bomb? Oh, dude, we can just get, like, dynamite. That's crazy. Okay. Looks like they do have a Spaz 12 down there. They've also got a Taz 34. Taz 34 is the over-under break action version of the normal scrappy Taz you can get your hands onto in Tarkov. It's the one that's a little bit more beefy. It's actually like a real duck hunting gun. Okay. Well, we got ourselves covered right there. We are a little bit tired, so we could probably do with a nap. I do like that the sound of your footsteps change depending on the surface that you're walking on. That's really, really good. I do wish it'd be cool if you could just fill up your meters on this guy. You just pay the amount that you need to fill. But we need water bottles. Oh, that gets rid of my radiation too. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Take those. We've got food covered, so I'm just going to take the beverages for right now. And then I'll go ahead and take a quick sleep. What time is it? It's 8 in the morning. We actually weren't deployed that long. We can go for like a nice little 4-hour nap real fast. Okay, 4-hour nap accomplished. We'll go ahead and drink our milk. I need medical supplies, actually. I can't take much more damage. I don't have anything to patch myself up with, either. It was probably a mistake. Oh, those are so pricey. Okay, I'll take 3 of them. But, like, I can't afford 3 of them. What does that do? A weapon repair kit? Oh, my weapon has durability. Oh, yeah, there was. There's the PPSH right there. Okay, so we got to worry about durability, too. All right, so our guns are going to wear down with time. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get rid of this PPSH just to kind of increase the amount of money we made. Okay, so it cost us. We're going to need to have a run where we don't take much damage. But this is Zero Sievert, and honestly, I'm on board for it. The Tarkov developers have made it pretty abundantly clear that they're not really interested in working on the single-player aspect of their game. They're focused on the multiplayer aspect, and the single player is just there for you to do, like, practice runs and do the maps. And frankly, I think that that leaves the ground open for you to basically have other people come in and make, like, a single-player version of that, because I think there is a market for that, you know? The existence of, like, SPT Aki and, like, you know, mods for Tarkov that are unofficial that allow you to, like, turn it into a single-player game, I think is proof that there is a market there. And honestly, I kind of like the presentation. I think they've done a good job with the details and whatnot, and I like it. I like it a lot. So Zero Sievert, check out the Kickstarter. It's down below. On top of that, I'll have a Steam link for you. And then I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Bye, everybody.